And good evening, everybody, and welcome here to the final race of the Season 8 All-Star Race Weekend as we get ready here for the running of the Snickers Cup Series All-Star Race, our biggest field of the weekend, and this is basically what we consider the Elite Series. Every driver wants to try and make this All-Star Race and win this All-Star Race the most, and I'm being joined once again by Dylan Pote, ready to help me cap off what's been an exciting race weekend.
Yeah, it's been really fun so far. We had a clean race, and then we've had another race where we had some wrecks. So we've had about both sides of the equation, I guess. But this is the big race now. This is the Snickers Cup Series. This is where all the Cup guys are, and this is the one that counts that everybody wants to win. I know every one of these drivers want to win this today. It's going to be a fun race.
Certainly is, and one thing that we've definitely seen is the potential for long green flag runs. But as you said, in the Mobile Cup Series, we ended up having 2 wrecks take place as opposed to a caution-free race in the Truck Series. On which side of the spectrum are you seeing it happen tonight? Because, yes, this is the drivers that have a lot of experience and everything. We do have, I believe, 2 rookies in this field in Makoto Iguchi and Justin Talampas. But even with the experience factor in this field, are we going to end up seeing a lot more wrecking going on than we might expect?
We might. We saw with the Mobile One Cup Series, that's more similar to these cars than the trucks are, obviously, and trucks really kept it together pretty well because they basically didn't wreck. So there's a good possibility that we'll see some wrecks today. We're hoping not lap 1, because that would be bad.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
That's bad.
That would be super bad. But one thing that we definitely have in this race, which we didn't get a whole lot of opportunity to be able to talk about in either the Trucks or Mobile Cup Series All-Star race, is we got a number of teams in here that are actually going to be able to work with teammates now. We got Makoto Iguchi, Jake Rogers out of Rogers V8 Performance Motorsports. You've got Tweenix Racing's drivers, James McLeod, Dylan Poteet. You've got a lot of different teams with a lot of drivers that are teammates to each other. As a matter of fact, you got Chris Washer, Ian Dutta, the only 2 Dodges in the field here in Season 8. They make their way in due to wins last season, so both the drivers from Uper Motorsports getting in. This is going to, I think, more than the Oreo and Mobile All-Star races, this could come down to having a teammate at the end.
Yeah, it could, but then it might not. We saw in the Mobile All-Star race, I think we saw a couple RCR cars try to work together. It didn't quite work out at the end, but there was a lap car that kind of played out that way, but I don't know, it might actually happen. We might see teammates work together and try to get one of their cars in the victory lane today.
We also have a chance to, tonight, maybe have some NNSCRA history take place. Never before in All-Star Race history in Snickers Cup Series have we had a Chevy Camaro go to victory lane in the All-Star Race, a BMW M3, or a Mitsubishi Lancer. All 3 of those makes are in this field, BMW having Galligan and Joshua Michaels, the Mitsubishi of Charles Sanford getting the Fan Vote Award, and the Camaro of Jacob Lawler making it in by winning the Snickers Showdown, and his teammate Cody Lamas in this field. Are we going to see possibly something like that take place here? As a matter of fact, we also, I think, no, I'm wrong. Okay, forget I'm even thinking of a thought. So anyway,
we had a fail.
I did have a
another fail.
I thought Ralph Mason was in this field, so I was going to say Pontiac, but he's not. So Camaro, Mitsubishi Lancer, BMW. Will we see one of those 3 manufacturers maybe try and go for it here, try and make history?
Well, there's a good chance that could happen, but then again, there are a few other manufacturers in this race. Dodge, Chevy, I believe Ford. We have a lot of other ones out there, so it's going to be tough, but there's always an equal chance for every manufacturer to get to victory lane. Just a matter of staying out of trouble and being that lead pack at the end, and that's basically how it's going to determine it.
We're going to be getting the command to fire the engine in just a minute, so we're going to cover one more top story coming into this. One driver has been able to pull off the ultimate risk-reward. He started out in the Snickers Showdown Shootout. He made his way into the Snickers Showdown, and he was able to finish second to race his way into the All-Star race. Justin Talampas, are we going to see him be able to go for the complete sweep, go from the Snickers Showdown Shootout all the way to the All-Star race win?
I don't know. It's a good. Like I said, it's equal chance and just likelihood of trying to stay away from the wreck and just trying to be up front at the right time. Like I said, I think everybody has equal chance, but don't count out that 29. Anything can happen. We've seen a lot of things happen. I think anything's possible today.
He'll have a chance to work with Michael Motorsports' teammates Jessica Shelton and Michael Norman. As the command to fire the engine has been given, the cars roll off. Here is your starting grid for tonight's Snickers Cup Series All-Star Race.
Yeah.
So now for the final time here in All-Star Race Weekend, Dylan and I take on the daunting task of thinking of who we think is going to be the winner of the All-Star Race event. We've actually had a pretty good record so far this season,
Yeah,
so...
I was gonna say, we can't give ourselves too much of a doubt and everything. I think we can pat ourselves on the back. We've been pretty solid so far. We haven't had a win, but we haven't had everybody crashed out.
Yeah, we've done pretty good. I think this has been the best season so far as us making picks and not really failing. So, Dylan.
And there's still a chance they can go downhill after this.
Yeah, that's definitely a chance for that. But anyway, who are you looking at in this field to possibly come away with a victory tonight?
Kind of under the radar and kind of came on late last season, ran really well. I don't know if I can say the same about this season, but I'm going to go with Richard Johnson. I just feel like Richard might just, stay around, just be there at the end, keep his nose clean. That 93, he's really good online. If being offline means anything, well, he has some luck. If he does like he does at Richmond online, he might be up there at the end. And Richard, like I said, I think had a second place finish or something in the Talladega race last season, I believe. So Richard might be up there at the end. We'll see how he does.
I think you're right. That's a ride out of Uper Motorsports. That 93, very familiar. It's the same scheme he actually drives in some original Cup series. I'm actually going to go with a guy. Actually, we're about to go to green, but I'm going to go with a guy, another driver, under the radar, James McLeod. Now, the reason I'm picking this guy is because he has no wins this season, yet he is close to closing in on Sean Galligan and Trent Dunham for the Snickers Cup Series points lead after the first half of the season. Dunham and Galligan have 2 wins. I think McLeod, a big statement could be made if he could win the All-Star race here heading into the second half of the regular season. As the green flag is waving, we're underway in the Snickers Cup Series All-Star race.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Where's my popcorn?
They didn't send you popcorn. Oh man, already stuff happening. McCurry went to the apron.
He's already ready to make his own. Like,
oh, Jake Rogers gets turned. Ow! No!
He's gonna keep going back. Oh no!
Oh, there goes Michael Norman.
Right for the field.
They missed him.
Nobody hit him. Wow.
How did they miss? I think one car hit him, but I don't know who it was.
You have to front it. Oh my goodness, what are they doing?
What are they doing?
This is not good.
This is
They are
death.
drifting on the apron. There's somebody up on the apron.
That's Michaels, Joshua Michaels.
I think he said, I just want to back up. Is the costume now after that?
I don't know.
He is cleaning his tires off.
I think he could have been the one maybe that hit Michael Norman. I think that's why he's dropping back.
Yeah, and the yellow flag is out. No. That was like kind of like Henley's wreck in the other All-Star race. He kind of spun, nobody hit him, and I don't know.
Well, that was completely chaotic.
That did happen, right? Henley spun, nobody hit him. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, you're right. He spun mid-pack, and everybody missed him.
Oh, it hasn't been a while. We recorded that like earlier today. Psh.
Yeah.
This is like the second season where I think we've been on the opposite days. Anyway.
It's our secret.
What?
So John Citadino leading the way here over Daniel Day. Chris Washer moves to 3rd, McLeod to 4th, and then a battle going on for 5th. There's Atkins in that, as well as Makoto Iguchi, Sean Galligan. We are under the caution, and I think the only 2 drivers that really got any damage out of anything we saw there were Michael Norman and Joshua Michaels. Actually, interesting fact, Michael Norman, a former Snickers Cup Series All-Star race winner back when he drove the 88, I believe, so won't be able to go for 2, I don't think.
He's on the back straightaway right now. He's really off the pace. He's trying to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, I guess you're right. Joshua Michaels, I think, was the one that hit him. It's a bad thing to have the name Michael involved in your name, I guess, in that Calamity Corner.
Yeah, I guess
that
so.
was crazy.
I think he was the only one to hit Michael Norman. I didn't know how hard a hit it was, because I saw one car hit. But we're going to see here if they're going to be able to repair that car. Nope. Michaels is done. That's a tough break.
Forward box.
One of 2 BMWs representing here tonight out of the event, but I'm still shocked that we got away with what we did. I mean, for heaven's sakes, Jake Rogers was turned by Jake Cole, Anthony McCurry run the apron. Oh, there's smoke back there.
Somebody's back there.
Oh, Talampas ran into the back of some.
Oh, no.
They backed up under caution. Really?
Well, there goes Talampas' chance.
Talampas, Lawler, Shelton, Rogers, McCurry, Lamas.
That took out, I think, all the Camaros in that situation, and that's awful.
There's Levi McIntyre. There's Charles Sanford, the Fan Vote Award winner. And this is the part of NR 2003 races that I hate the most.
They're like, why does that brake? I'm gonna hit this pedal instead.
Aye.
Whee!
Arca brakes in the All-Star race.
It's a bad day to be in the back. Duh.
Well, that just added to the list of drivers that are probably going to DNF from this race, but we got to go back, try and cover as much as we can of what just happened on the first lap here, because that was absolutely insane. So John Cittadino, the pole sitter, is out in front here under our first caution. Let's head back for a replay.
Illuminati.
So we're starting here from the initial start of the race, because the first thing that took place was right after the green dropped. Anthony McCrory in the 61, the only Audi in this field, going to make a move down here to the apron. I don't know if he's going to maybe get some help or if he's going to go there by himself.
I don't know. He has, I think that Sean Galligan just tucked into his fender, basically. Oh, I think he could get help.
Yeah, he got some help.
Yeah, he did. Galligan's kind of a little antsy right there. He's like, BMW's like, I don't like you, Audi. I'm just going to, almost try to wreck you.
Ooh, interesting rivalry there, Audi and BMW maybe.
Hmm.
But, the interesting thing is, when I saw McCurry on the apron there, back when it happened during live action, I got myself a little bit of a remembrance of the season finale of the Snickers Cup Series last season. McCurry had to basically win the race to get the championship, and I think it was in turn 3, he actually tried doing a running on the apron, and it almost worked.
I remember that.
So it was kind of like deja vu all over again. There you see the two Jakes getting together, Jake Cole, Jake Rogers, somehow.
Everybody with the same name, all getting into each other.
Yeah.
Michaels and then now
Yeah,
Jake.
Joshua Michaels hits Michael Norman, Jake Cole and Jake Rogers. What's up with this?
Now who gets... Okay, I think Dylan Young's
There's a Dylan Young in here, so maybe Dylan Poteet's in trouble.
Oh, boy.
Well,
he's
Dylan
gonna go
Young...
right across the nose of Trent.
Yeah,
Harrison
that was
Langford.
Dylan Young that initially started that one.
Oh, not Lang... Oh, yeah. Oh, let's see.
Oh, Nick
Joshua
Barney
Michaels.
just got through, and
Look at
then...
Anthony Murray get through that.
And
He
there's the
actually
hit.
got a tiny piece.
Yep, I thought I saw a little bit of sheet metal there. And,
Ooh,
Tolumpus close. Just barely missing his teammate.
Like I said, that could have been a whole lot worse than it actually was, and it ended up not being too bad. Just unfortunately for Michael Norman and Joshua Michaels, their days are done. But
Yeah.
then there were problems.
And just to give you a perspective, only one driver hitting Michael Norman. Norman started the race in 7th, so that gives you an idea just how far up at the front of the field that contact started. And it was in the middle of a corner.
Yeah, it brought my point. You're never, no matter where you start, you are not safe here, it seems like.
Man.
It just doesn't seem like it.
So the caution flag is out. We know for certain that Michael Norman and Joshua Michaels have retired from the race. We're expecting more to retire after they decided to back up into each other on the
Back it up.
on the back straightaway. A lot more damaged cars, so not certain how many we're going to have to finish out this race, but we're about to find out as we'll head back now for green flag racing.
Yeah.
Well, these drivers decided to make pit stops under that caution flag. Cittadino's team got him first off pit road, though, so he still remains as the leader. Second place now is Dylan Young. Then it's Nick Barney in third, Daniel Day fourth, fifth Sean Galligan. James McLeod now 6th. Ian Dutta with a little bit of damage on the back of that machine. He's 7th. His teammate Chris Washer in 8th. 9th, Makoto Iguchi. And 10th is Megan Atkins. Then it's Richard Johnson 11th. 12th, Jake Cole. 13th, Harrison Langford. Trent Dunham 14th. Dylan Poteet 15th. And 16th is Jacob Lawler. Those are the drivers that are left. The drivers that are out of the race are as follows. Justin Talampas, who we thought could be that long shot winner going from the Snickers Showdown shootout to the All-Star Race victory lane. It will not happen. He's out along with Cody Lamas, Jake Rogers, Jessica Shelton, Anthony McCurry, Levi McIntyre, Charles Sanford, the fan vote winner, then Michael Norman and Joshua Michaels. Only 2 of the drivers that retired were basically involved in the initial caution wreck.
That just tells you how crazy it is here.
Yep.
Anything can happen, and that includes wrecking it up on the backstretch.
It's a heartbreak, though, because that's the one thing that kind of gets me a little distressed about these races is sometimes they just don't slow down, and a car that could potentially go up through the field all of a sudden finds themselves completely demolished, and it's really heartbreaking, especially when it's this early in the race, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I guess we're happy it's not much more cars, I guess. But like I said, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's unfortunate for those drivers, but we still have 16 cars on the racetrack. I think we still make a race out of it.
Yeah, saving grace is it's a non-points event, I think.
Yes. That makes it a lot better too.
It does. So we'll go back to green on lap 6 of 20, giving us a total of 15 to go. Dylan, all heck broke loose on that first run. Are they going to settle it out and just ride it around a little bit this time, or are we going to see full mayhem once again?
I think they're going to ride around at first, but it could break out into mayhem. They're single file, so they're going to be hopefully a little bit more calm. But we'll have to wait and see. And that single file is gone.
Yep, Megan Atkins immediately jump into the high side. Help from Richard Johnson, Jake Cole, and they're going to start splitting it up from about, I guess that's 7th on back.
I think it's around Ian Dutta because his car's a little bit off the pace, so they're going to try to get around him.
Yeah, that's one thing that I noticed. A couple of drivers are damaged in front of drivers that don't look like they are really that damaged, so that could split the field up a little bit here, and if that's the case, who knows, it could come down to short pitting, pit strategy, something like that.
Yeah, it could. And this field, yeah, it definitely spread out right now. The top 4 are kind of pulled away from the rest of the pack right now, it looks like.
Now, we ended up having Prunes Littlejohn win the Truck Series race. She was a one-race deal driver. Joshua Collard ended up winning the Mobile Cup Series All-Star race. He's a full-time driver in Mobile 1. Right now, we got 2 full-timers and 2 one-race deal drivers up here in the top 4. I mean, what do you think? Are we going to see the driver that has been racing all season long go to victory lane, or can one of these one-race deal drivers come up here and make it 2 for 3 here in the All-Star race weekend?
I have no idea. At this point, anything I've said has been wrong, so I don't know. I would want to give the nod to the guys that have been here all season. Oh gosh, Gallagher.
Oh, Dylan Young!
That's why I said I never know what's gonna happen.
Man!
Dylan Young got a heck of a run off the corner after that happened. It kind of boosted him.
It did. Gallagher into Daniel Day into Dylan Young, and they still keep it together.
And John Cena Daniel just looking back like, oh, hi.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wow. Why are they coming to pit road?
Oh, well, that might not be such a bad idea because they just wrecked.
Oh,
Daniel Day just got taken out.
Oh, no. Do not happen. You're going to get stuck. Stuck.
Wait. Oh,
he got out.
He got it.
Any other time that happened, somebody would just stay there. Wow.
Yeah.
He's like, I have to get out.
Must get out.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
And interesting here, this is going to turn the lead over to Chris Washer, so I'm guessing Dylan Young and John Citadino maybe didn't come to pit road when everybody else did under that first caution. And this caution is going to be a saving grace for them. They'll stay on the lead lap.
And if they end up having to pit the other cars, these two, I think they're on pit road before the caution came out, they could end up being first and second.
All depends on whether or not those other drivers are going to decide to come down here again, which would be, I think, 5 laps after they already came down pit road. Interesting, too, Dylan Young's team got him out ahead of Citadino.
Yeah, that was a good start. I think the Citadino had the advantage with the first stall, but he couldn't get up to speed in time. I think Dylan Young beat him out. So, good pit stop by the 2 team.
So that is the car that brings out the caution. I can't believe I'm saying this. Second caution of the... Oh, whoa, what happened to Nick Barney?
I think he's out of gas.
Uh-oh.
We've had it happen every race so far this week.
He might have stretched it too far. Oh, boy. So...
He's like, hey, guys, I just found out I'm out of gas, so... Sorry.
Boy.
Squeaky chair.
Squeaky chair fund is back.
It really is back in full-blown glory today.
Oh, man. We're bringing back all the nostalgia from previous All-Star races.
Yes.
So right now, Chris Washer is the current leader with McLeod, Iguchi, Galligan.
I think he's out of gas.
Is he out of gas, or was he the one that got into Daniel Day?
I think he's actually... Well, he's also can speed back up.
We're making more questions than statements in this race. You realize that?
Yeah.
We don't have a clue what's going on.
He has to be really close. Maybe he's almost out of fuel and he's trying to keep it, going still. He has to still make it quite a way, actually. So
I think
he's just staying on the flat part of the track.
I think the space between Richard Johnson and Jake Cole is where he's running. The space up here between Megan Atkins and Ian Dutta, I believe that space right there was where Nick Barney's car was.
Yeah.
Well... We don't have a clue what's going on, but we do know we have a replay to see what happened to bring out the caution. Well, actually, pit stops.
What they're doing? I don't think McLeod's staying out.
Yeah.
Possibly Langford and Richard Johnson. Huh, that's interesting.
So Washer's in. Iguchi, Dunham, Dutta, There's Dylan Young and John Citadino. They're going to line up 4th and 5th on this restart because of pitting when they did.
It's interesting with those other 3 cars that stayed out, what they're going to do. That's pretty interesting to see, because we just saw some cars start running out of gas, so...
I know for certain McLeod definitely was one of the drivers who came down under that first caution, because he started back around 7th and he was 2nd when that caution came out. So I know that he definitely has been to pit road at least once, but this now throws him off sequence with all those other drivers who just came to pit road under this caution. Anyway...
The craziness has continued.
It's continuing on here at FTF. Caution's out. Let's look back, take a look at the replay. Our second caution of the day coming out for the second time for a solo car spin at FTF. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's the truth. So let's take a look at a replay of what happened.
Pikachu.
And here's a look at what happened. And see Dylan Young, John Citadino, they go to pit road.
But what
Oh, Washer.
Oh, Chris Washer.
He hooked Daniel in the right rear. And that's why
Oh,
Galligan was so
wow.
off the pace, I'll bet. He pancaked
That's
that
a
right
lot
side.
of damage. Oof.
And then
Oh,
comes
Harrison Langford.
down.
Megan Atkins. Woo.
Man, Langford and Atkins both threading the needle there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Richard Johnson came up on the 44, but he was able to slow down in time. But that's probably why Galligan was down on the apron, because he just pancaked the right side of that car into the safer barrier.
Yeah, that explains a lot why he was on the apron. Thought he was out of gas at first, but that's not the case.
And again, second wreck taking place right up near the front. Started with 4th place at that time. Actually, I think Daniel was running in 3rd at the time, because he was right behind Citadino and Dylan Young. We could potentially say it was a battle for the lead, because Citadino and Dylan Young were coming to pit road.
Yeah, just, I don't know, I guess it was just they just ran out of room, and Daniel Day, unfortunately, was one that got turned, and it collected Galligan after the 10 car made contact with the 78, so that's a tough break for sure for Daniel Day. He might be okay, but Galligan's the one we have to worry about. He had a lot of damage on that 44 car.
Well, no cautions in the Truck Series All-Star Race, 2 cautions in Mobile. We may be en route to the most caution-filled race of the weekend, as we have already hit our second. We're getting ready now to go back for the restart.
Duh.
So we'll get ready to go back to green. Thank you.
We had to do a dull before we started recording. We were derping. Sorry.
We were derping.
Actually, I think I was derping. I was just like, duh.
Anyway, we're getting ready to go back to green here. We are at the midway point when we hit the stripe, so we'll have 10 to go. We have run 2 caution flags. This will be our second restart of the evening. And after that wreck, though, nobody ended up retiring. Nick Barney, however, has fallen a lap down to the leaders. He had to teleport to pit road in order to have them service the out-of-fuel, I believe it's Ortho Killer on the sponsorship of that 16. And Sean Galligan was able to get off pit road quickly enough and get himself prepared. He's back on the tail end of the lead lap. Same thing for Daniel Day. So this one not taking out nearly as many drivers as we had the last one have, because they this time did not back up into each other on the straightaway. And I think we just lost Poteet. So if you will just bear with us for one quick second, we'll be right back. And it's a Christmas miracle. Dylan's back.
I had to go take a pee-pee. No, my internet sucks.
Yeah, we had a little bit of connection difficulties. Thank you, Skype. We appreciate it. Anyway, getting ready to go.
Gotta love that internet and Skype.
Yes. So, getting ready to go back to green. James McLeod is the leader. Harrison Langford second. Dylan Young in third. Now, we know that the 51 and 43 did not come to pit road under that yellow. Dylan Young and 4th place John Citadino came to pit road when the caution happened. And these are the drivers who did come to pit road. Chris Washer lines up in 5th. 6th place is going to be Makoto Uguchi. 7th is going to be Trent Dunham. 8th, Jake Cole. 9th, Megan Atkins. And 10th will be Ian Dutta. Then it's Lawler in 11th. 12th will be Daniel Day. Dylan Poteet in 13th. And 14th, I believe, is going to be Sean Galligan. There's Nick Barney. 15th. And, that's why everybody was moved up a spot.
I was looking for my pick, and he's out of gas.
Oh, boy.
Oh, sorry,
now,
Richard.
Well, he's going to try and make it to pit road. They're going to go green.
Oh.
Oh, Langford's out of fuel.
I think the 39's out of gas too. Maybe not.
What
Oh
is
no.
going on?
39's like, hey, you need some help? He's like, no, I'm good.
Hello,
But
how
he's
you
like, no,
doing?
I'm out of gas too. Never mind.
Hey,
He actually looks like
I
he is
used to
out.
drive that car. You having trouble with it? I can give you some tips.
You hit the gas.
Oh, washer's dead.
Oh.
Galligan's involved. McLeod's involved. What in the world just happened? I bet McLeod ran out of fuel in front of the field.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 cars just got demolished right there. And look at the 2 guys up front. The guys that pitted for the caution.
Oh my god. And this is a big break for Richard Johnson. If they can get that car serviced, he'll be able to get back out there. But cars, this is almost reminding me of Season 7 Daytona when everybody just died on the last lap, ran out of fuel.
Like, we're just gonna wreck the cars up. No big deal. 9 points event.
And look who's moved into third. Megan Atkins, whose only victory in Snickers Cup Series competition comes at Talladega Superspeedway, the next to last race of Season 7. So she's running
Sure.
well. And there's Trent. We know his hatred for restrictor plate tracks.
Hey, he's still up there. And the 16 car is so close. If he could just got up there to the front, got his lap back, he'd be back in this. But it doesn't look like he's gonna get there in time.
Nope.
He was trying. Megan Atkins just caught up those top 2. She's gonna go get Citadino for second.
Yeah, she is. She
She might actually got to go for the lead.
I was going to say, she's getting quite a run there on the 2.
Still was getting a run. Wow.
But Dylan
Didn't
Young's
quite
going to
make it,
hold her
though.
off. So, alright, so
Checked
Washer,
out gas.
was Washer out of fuel? Because he just pitted.
I have no idea what's going on. They got hole in the tank. There's Johnson. He's gonna stay on the lead lap.
Yes, he is.
And then there's more. And there's another couple cars down there.
There's Langford. Okay, so Jake Cole was out of fuel.
Does nobody know how to save fuel? Or...
I don't think so. There's
There's-
McLeod. Now, I'm
there's
pretty
your
certain that's how the caution started. I bet he ran out of fuel right in front of the field. And there's his teammate, Poteet.
Man, that Baja Blast car is poop.
Man, oh man. There's Galligan. There's going to be nobody left in this race.
Jacob Lawler's gonna get a top 10 with a damaged car.
He's running 8th right now.
He's still in it.
What if he could make it the rest of the way on fuel and everybody else ran out? That would be so weird.
Oh gosh, I gotta be careful right here. I think they're good. I think there's not enough cars up there for him to do it.
Nope, they're all good right now. So Dylan Young is the leader. And about half the field is out of fuel. That's
They're just
about
all coasting. There's more of them.
This is the
This is all-
craziest All-Star race I've ever seen.
Just cruising. They're drafting.
Oh my
Like 2 miles an
goodness.
hour.
Caution's out, in case you didn't get it.
And if you didn't know, there's about 4 or 5 cars out of gas.
So we'll look back at a replay of what brought out that yellow flag. I'm pretty certain it was up near the front of the field. And then we'll come back and see if we can finish off this monstrosity.
Duh.
So this again, right at the drop of the initial green, there you see the 43. He was already out of fuel.
He's like, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm just gonna pull down here.
Now we gotta watch for the 51 and the 10, because I think those were the other 2 right up here at the front that run out. Dylan Young already gets around him.
Yeah. I was about to say, it looks like that he's already running out. Yeah, you see it start sputtering right there.
Washer's gonna try and go around him.
I feel like Washer still runs out of gas too, though. I think McLeod might have cost him down here, but I think Washer runs out of gas as well because he's nowhere near McLeod now.
He's got Makoto Iguchi right on his back bumper, does Washer.
He's pulling down right there. Yeah, he's starting to check up right there. McLeod's getting out of the way. Like, people are avoiding him. Look at Washer. See if the 9 runs in the back of him. Oh, wait, whoa.
Oh, there's McLeod. Let's jump up to the Washer and see.
Washer, I think,
He gets a little help there. Yeah, he got punted up the track, and then kind of comes down off the nose of Makoto Iguchi.
he's not going to pull a Jake Rogers here. He didn't get a chance to do it. 9 just kept it in the throttle.
I'm almost wondering if it may be McLeod that's going to get him here. I don't know.
I think it was actually the 31. Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
What an idiot driver in the 31. He's just horrible.
And then...
I think oh man, that car got airborne. Galligan.
There's where Galligan gets it.
Galligan just barely got a piece of it.
And is he going to run into the back of McLeod? Or no,
I think that little clip he got right there from the 10 is what caused his damage.
Yeah. So McLeod actually wasn't involved. He ran out of
He
fuel.
just happened to be there.
Yeah. And Washer went for quite a wild ride there after the hit from Galligan.
And Washer was part of that reason the last caution came out, so this time he got turned.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like that karma thing just kind of rolls around, just comes back to you.
So we had Poteet and Galligan get involved. They were not out of fuel, but McLeod, Washer, there's Jake Cole, and Harrison Langford all ran out of fuel coming to the
And Richard
green.
Johnson ran up before he even got to the line.
Exactly. So
Saving grace for him. He's going to be probably still on the lead lap.
it's looking like it may come down to a race of who's not going to run out of fuel first. And if so, that's going to be an absolute first in a race that I've ever commentated in.
This is going to be the race to the finish right here. It's like, he's going to catch him.
We should call this the Snickers Cup Series All-Star Race presented by Sunoco.
Or
I mean,
presented by No Sunoco.
I mean, I think they'd be definitely getting a lot of sponsorship here because we've said fuel probably every other word, so.
Oh,
So
boy.
the caution flag out for the third time tonight. We've now broken the record of this weekend for most cautions in a race. And we still got a ways to go. I believe we're going to have about 5 laps remaining when we go back green, so let's head back there now.
Banana bus.
Okay, that just scared me. Well, as if the last part of this race that we've been showing you hasn't been crazy enough, we've been having some pit stops take place under this caution. Dylan Young, Citadino, on back. They ended up coming to pit road one lap. Nick Barney ended up coming to pit road the following lap. And now we've got more drivers that pitted. We got Dunham Dutta. There you go, I said it for you.
Dunham Dutta.
Dunham Dutta. Wouldn't it be awesome if they finished 1-2? Dunham Dutta!
Dunham Dutta show! Dutta.
And let's see who else. Jake Cole and Harrison Langford. They all pitted under the last lap. The only driver right now that has a big question mark is this leader, Megan Atkins. She did not come to pit road at all under that caution. So
Horrible place to be when you didn't pit and you're leading. This is going to be bad.
So this is basically, as I said, this is coming down to whoever is not going to run out of fuel first. And I was saying to Dylan when we were between the replay and live action, I was saying more than likely if this thing goes green to the end, it could be all these drivers maybe running out of fuel and who can coast it to the finish line first.
And what I don't understand from this race is the fact of how bad fuel mileage is in this race compared to the other two, because they didn't really have much of a problem other than a couple of times. But this race, there's been so many cars in jeopardy running out of fuel. It's just a question mark.
Yeah, I'm with you on that because there was no difference in the settings at all.
Oh
and
my goodness!
There you go.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Man, oh man, you should have pitted, Megan.
There's no question mark anymore. It's an exclamation point.
And it just says, oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
So, what I was going to say was... what was I going to say?
I don't even know what to say now.
I don't even know.
Megan Atkins.
Okay, what I was going to say is the ratings. There was no difference in the ratings for this race as opposed to the trucks and mobile. It was 20 laps. It was set to 3x for the pitting. And we did not have nearly this much pitting in either trucks or mobile. So you're right. It's so weird what the fuel mileage thing is here. And we're going green. Guess what? Yeah, we're going green. So enjoy.
And it's amazing. 4th and 5th place are cars that have been involved in wrecks. Daniel Day is 4th. Jacob Lawler is 5th. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be able to stay up there, but we're about to find out. But right now, it seems like the actual people that we know for sure that have been okay today is 1-2 right now. Dylan Young and John Citadino. They've been like the only people I can think of that have been safe from everything, and they got a lucky break on a caution.
They've been if you can claim a title, the dominant cars of the day or the night.
Uh-oh, Jacob Lawler's holding up the second half.
Yeah, he's holding up Richard Johnson there.
Oh,
whoa!
Oh boy.
Trent almost wrecked
just
Jake.
About took Jake Cole somewhere.
That was a little close for comfort, and I don't think this is going to end.
Everybody's like, can I get out of the way?
This
Jacob Lawler
isn't
He's like,
over.
I just want to get out of the way.
This is not over.
And we have to keep an eye on who actually is on the lead lap. Some of those cars are a lap down, too. I know McLeod and Nick Barney are a lap down. I think Jake Cole's a lap down. Harrison Langford's a lap down. It's hard to keep up who is who. Who's in the lead pack and who's not.
I seriously want these guys. Oh, I can't tell.
Back on the racetrack.
Is she back on the racetrack?
You need a caution like right now.
I really want these guys to go clean and green all the rest of the way because I want to see if they all run out of fuel before we get to the checkers.
They just run out, taking the white.
I want to see if it happens. It may be evil, but my curiosity is piqued.
You know, I'd say we talk about the dominant cars today. I want to say the lucky driver of the day has been Richard Johnson because he's been around everything and he got lucky. Oh gosh, here comes Dylan.
There we go.
Oh my. And there we go again.
I don't think I've ever commentated a race that's just been like this.
One lap fuel mile. Did other people pit? No, I thought. Wait, did other people pit?
Let's find out.
Oh boy,
Richard's in.
Oh,
and
Megan Atkins confirmed to win this race.
if Megan can with that go 5 laps and win, that would be unbelievable.
This is like equivalent to like the year they were at the Brickyard, I think in 2008, where the tires were so bad they had to keep throwing cautions. It's like the same as this. They need to throw cautions just so people can make it on fuel.
Well, yeah, and the thing is that this isn't tires, this is fuel, and I don't understand.
What kind of gas tanks they have? Like one for a semi-truck?
Exactly, that's what I'm asking. How is it that they're getting such horrible fuel mileage? Yes, it's a track that's over 5 miles long, but still, they get better fuel mileage than Zoltis.
I have no idea. I don't even know. And just, we already talked to Makoto Oguchi, who won at Daytona. She's up here, and really didn't talk about her a lot.
And this
one of only 2 rookies.
This is a team that definitely needs a good run too, because after winning the 500, she has just been really having a struggle in that 9 machine, way down in points. And with the point system that we're doing here in the Snickers Cup this season, if they are way down and say we have more than the 16 race winners this season, Makoto Oguchi, Daytona 500 winner or not, could be out of the chase.
Yeah, that's true. Needs a lot of good runs to get back in contention for a wild card and just, you know, all that. Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
And I don't even know who's third because there's so many lap cars.
McLeod's in.
Daniel Day.
It's Trent.
Oh, it's Trent Dunham.
Trent Dunham.
Oh, my goodness. I can't even.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. There's still 3 to go. Yes, Dunham Dada!
Dunham Dada show 1-2.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they're gonna run out of gas. I know it. Trent's gonna run out.
Oh boy.
They're gonna push them together. They're gonna make themselves one unit in the tandem, and they're gonna be the Dunham Dada combo.
If we end up having a 2-car tandem out of fuel win the race, that would be the weirdest thing.
Hey, it happened in real life. Somebody ran out of gas in the last lap at Talladega and won the race. I think it was Neil Bonnet or somebody. Was it Neil Bonnet?
I think you're right. Yeah.
There's a fun fact for you kids out there that don't know who Neil Bonnet is. Look him up. Look up that Talladega race too.
Yeah, they're gonna be looking up da-dum da-da too, so.
Da-da!
Da-dum da-da!
So
we're having way too much fun.
At this juncture now, Langford's up ahead. He's on the tail end of the lead lap. I don't know if he can do anything though. Trent Dunham is now leading. See, Dada's second. I'm never gonna get that the same now. Anytime I see them together, I'm gonna be the Dunham Dada or the Dada Dunham.
Yeah, I know. It's never gonna end.
Uh-oh. Who is behind Dada? Was that Daniel Day? Is he still up there? I didn't see who. Wait, did Dada run
Jake
out?
Cole.
Oh, he ran out of gas.
Wait, who? Who? No.
Where's Dada?
No, there's Daniel.
Where's Dada?
No, Dada was there. He's still in second. Right there.
Okay, I saw it flash so quickly. I saw a different yellow car. I was like, where'd he go?
So he's second. Third is Makoto, who just pitted. Fourth place, I think this is the battle for fourth.
Yes.
Richard and Dylan Young. Sixth place would be Daniel Day. Seventh, Megan Atkins. Eighth is now Citadino. Wow, he's a long ways back now. And Lawler is in ninth. And
there's the lead.
There you go.
There's Dunham. Where's Dada? Did he pit? Dunham and...
Yep, Dada pitted. So now...
Oh boy.
They're pitting with 2 to go.
They're going to pit again.
Are they going to have to pit again? That's what I'm wondering.
Is Trent still going to be leading?
That's what I'm looking to see. There's Makoto.
No.
That's the car to watch.
There's Richard Johnson, Dylan Young as well.
Well, they've caught back up too. Wow. We could have a 5-car fight.
Let's see if Dada and Trent Dunham can get off the road. There's
Jake
Cole.
Cole.
There's Ian Dada. He might not. I think Trent's going to be okay.
I think Trent will be okay.
Oh, Richard got a heck of a run back there. Man, he was flying.
Oh,
He went
wow.
right. They go right around the 9. Wow.
Man, picked up the tail draft off the 16, and here they come, and now they're going
Oh,
to freight train the
that is gonna overtake
66.
We saw that happen in, I think, the mobile race. Somebody pulled up. I don't remember who it was. I think it was, no, it's the truck race. It was Matthew Daly that did that and stayed in the draft. He blocked the field. Dutta tried to do that, and I think Trent Dunham's going to be okay.
I think he's going to be okay, but these guys are in a pretty big pack, and they're moving fast. I think they're going to catch Trent pretty quickly here. Yeah, they're almost to his back door.
Yeah, and Richard Johnson was hoping Dylan Young stay with him. They're trying to split the 16. He's a lap down. Dylan Young's like, I'm going down here.
And they got to
But now
find a
it's-
way around Trent at the same time.
I think Richard Johnson's in the best spot. Well, actually, I don't know if he is now.
I don't
He's in a very
know.
high- I don't think he is now.
Nope,
I
they
think
tucked
Trent's-
up. They tucked up with each other. Oh, Dylan Young's
Ooh,
going to wreck
oh,
Trent!
oh,
He just spun Trent!
He spun him!
Oh, no!
That's going to be it. That's the race.
That's going to end it.
Who's going to win? They're coming back to the line. Oh
Right
my
now, it is Richard Johnson. Makoto Gucci, though, could maybe get some draft here off the 16.
Come on, let me be right for once. I've been doing this forever. Come on, Richard! Richie Rich!
Now, this is the white flag.
Oh, they still have to make it, though.
They
Oh, God.
still have to come
Oh.
around.
Oh, no. I've never been right. Seth's been right one time. I've never been right. Please let this happen.
So, Richard Johnson leads under the caution.
And he's out of gas. No.
Now, he's just got to bring it around.
Start coasting.
Clutch that
Put it in
thing.
neutral. Oh.
Makoto is second. Dutta is third. Dylan Young, after taking out Trent Dunham, he's now fourth. And Citadino's now worked up to fifth. Oh, don't back into each other.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Daniel.
There they go!
Oh, my goodness. Still did it. With less than about 15 cars, they still did it.
Daniel, Megan
that?
Atkins, and Jake Cole all just did it to each other.
Now, where did Trent end up? Has he got back around, or where is he at now? There he is. Ooh, 8th place.
Oh,
Ouch.
boy.
He might gain a couple of spots because they were going to be dumb and go to pit road. Like, oh, we got damaged. We got to pit.
Well, we basically
And-
saw what happened already, so we're not going to even bother to go back and look at a replay. It's pretty much straightforward. Dylan Young wrecked Trent Dunham. We got to stay here. We got to stay here and find out if these guys are even going to make it to the start-finish line.
And I might be right for the first time ever. on
You
this.
very well might
Yes.
be.
I know you got yours once. I need to do it now. I gotta get even with you.
And then we'll be all tied up, and
It'll never happen.
It'll never happen again. You're right.
Nope.
It'll be our one and
Season
done.
15, and we finally got somebody to get it right again. It just took us
Yay!
about 7-8 seasons.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, that's probably equivalent to about 3 or 4 years from
So-
now. Oh well.
So right now, according to the monitor, 9 cars are going to finish on the lead lap. It's going to be Johnson, Iguchi, Dutta, Dylan Young, Citadino, Atkins, Daniel Day, Trent Dunham, and Jacob Lawler. However, that's not set in stone until they cross the start-finish line.
Yeah, they could all just come to pit road and say, you know what, screw it.
And Nick Barney, car lap down, is going to possibly leave this evening with a top 10. Well, he'll probably finish with a top 10 because I don't think coming to the checkers he's going to pick up any spots.
Yeah, but we'll see what he does. But he kind of was up there too. He kind of was right there for somebody to use as help. They needed a drafting partner. It looked like he was trying to help the Fords, basically. Dylan Young and Makoto Iguchi.
Yeah,
But,
Gucci I thought was going to get maybe the draft off the 16 coming to the line, and Richard Johnson's not going to pit. He's going to go for it. Well, he actually pitted, I think, back on laps 18, so I think he was good to go
He
on
pitted
fuel.
with Dylan Young.
Yeah,
those
so
two
I
pitted
think
together.
he was good to go anyway. So Richard Johnson is going to, in a one-race deal for Uper Motorsports, going to come to the stripe, and I'll let Dylan call us because his driver's winning.
And Richard Johnson, Richie Rich, is going to do it at Talladega. He wins the All-Star race for the Snickers Cup Series. And I'm right for once. Woo!
Yay!
It's the only time it's ever going to happen, folks.
Yep.
So embrace this moment, because I know I will.
I think probably everybody stopped watching this race already.
Richard probably didn't.
No, probably not.
He might have stopped when he ran out of gas. Like, I'm done.
So
Like I
let's,
said, lucky. It might be good to be lucky because he ran out of gas on a restart. Probably perfect time. They had a wreck.
so Atkins,
So-
Daniel Day, Jake Cole, they did actually cross the stripe. They didn't come to pit road.
Man, oh man.
Hi.
And that's it. That's the race, folks. We had like
So,
13 whopping cars finish.
yeah, we did. And only 9 of them on the lead lap. And the one that
And a
finished
lot
in
of
ninth didn't have a hood.
Jacob Lawler is the hero of the day. He is the he survived Iron Man.
And this could be huge for Lawler. Just thinking the fact that he's the defending Snickers Cup Series champion, he kind of needed a good finish to be able to give him momentum to maybe get a win the second half of the season, defend his title. Who knows? Maybe with what he just did, that might fire up his team, and they may be able to do something second half.
Quite possibly. I mean, they worked really hard to keep that car in racing conditions today, and that wreck happened early on in the race during that jam up on the backstretch. So, like I said, every other car involved in that basically dropped out of the race except for Lawler. So that shows you that team still has a championship pedigree under that team. And like I said, even if it's just an all-star race, they still repaired the car and try to get the best finish they can. I think they took this as a points race, so they really salvaged a great run with a 9th place finish. So kudos to Lawler and that team.
Also, first win of the season, albeit non-points win. First win for Dodge in Season 8, so great job for the Dodge team, and we'll see if maybe Richard Johnson will be able to give some notes to Ian Dutta and Chris Washer for them to utilize in the second half of the season as well. But Richard Johnson wins the Snickers Cup Series All-Star race. Sean Galligan wins the Piston Cup, and Dylan Poteet took a header.
Oh.
Yeah. I was waiting 5 minutes to say that.
Oh, broken header. It happens all the time. Those things are just so faulty.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. 15th. I'll take it.
So this All-Star race weekend, a green flag start to finish, a somewhat regular race, and then a what in the world just happened race is over. And Dylan, I want to thank you for joining me for every moment of it.
Yeah, it was fun. We had some kind of craziness happen each race. We had our first caution-free race. We had a pretty eventful Mobile 1 race, and then we had the lack of fuel race here today. It came down who can make it to the end on fuel, and instead we had a different race each time, and it was fun. The variety was exciting to watch, and looking already forward to it next season for season 9. Hopefully it'll be soon.
So we thank you all for joining us for this, and be sure to subscribe to Dylan Poteet's channel as well. The link to his channel is in the description. He's going to be on vacation for a bit, so you won't see much races coming out then, but when he gets back, he'll probably be putting out some. He going Alabama.
Apparently there's where no electricity is at, according to one of my teachers.
Oh. Lucky you.
I think that was racist, teacher.
So, if you find that out, people, and you don't hear from Poteet for a long time, don't panic.
I'm just in Alabama.
Yeah. So, hope that you guys enjoyed this race. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, become part of the crew today. And you're looking at your finishing results, so you will not see it after this video, unless you want to. And we will see you guys next time here on the SJ Sports Channel, offline racing at its best. And we're going to end off what's been a great All-Star race weekend with the best of random quotes from Dylan Poteet.
Well, if you're down the dumps and you just don't know what to do, there's always one thing you can turn to, and it's just a certain little thing.
I'm going to get a copyright strike.
Oh no, it's going to happen. Like a phoenix. Bye.
Da-dum-da-da.